start, people doubted I would make it this far, but I'm proving them wrong. Everybody criticized and they hated on me, but I just stay strong.
How's it going, everybody? Chance Martin here with Z Aesthetics, and I wanted to go over a topic that I've been asked a lot, and I really wanted to dive into it and break it down so that you can understand each and every aspect of it. Now, what I'm talking about is calculating your macronutrients whenever you're on a diet. It's probably the first question that I've always getting asked. How do I calculate this? Like, where do I find my calories? Like, how do I break it down? So what I want to do today is actually go through all of that, break it down for you step by step how I would do it, so that hopefully it answers all your questions, and then you could start your diet on your own. Let's start off with what a macronutrient is. Macronutrients are nutrients that provide calories or energy to your body. Now, these calories or energy come from carbs, fats, and proteins. Those are the only three macronutrients that are used. So each one of these provides a specific amount of calories per gram. So you have proteins, which are going to have 4 calories per gram. You have carbs, which are the same at 4 calories per gram. And then you have fats, which are 9 calories a gram. You take in 1 gram of fats, you're already utilizing 9 calories, whereas carbs and protein are going to be at 4. So you have your carbs, fats, and your proteins. Well, the first thing you have to do is you have to find your maintenance level, which is the amount of calories that you take in a day, and your body weight stays the same. It does not go up, it does not go down. How do you find this? You track your food for 2 weeks. I would say a minimum of 2 weeks. Every single day you're tracking how many calories you're taking in, and then you weigh yourself every single morning after you use the restroom before you eat. What this allows you to do is get a baseline every single day of how much weight you are either gaining or losing, and then you can base that on the calories that you were taking in on the previous day. Once you do this 2 weeks of recording, you can then find your maintenance. Now, what are you going to do with this maintenance? Well, since this is the amount of calories it takes for you to maintain the same body weight, if you're cutting, you then can cut 300 calories and then add in some cardio. If you are trying to gain or put on some size, you will add 300 calories to 500 calories. So this is a great tool in order to help you get started, and it's completely necessary. Without doing that, you're pretty much just guessing. So I'm just going to go through like what my calories were when I started my cut, and then we're going to base all of the calculations on what I was doing. So for 2 weeks I calculated, and I got to about 3,000 calories was my maintenance. That's what I was taking in every day, and I was not losing or gaining. So now you have 3,000 calories. That is going to be your maintenance level. Now you need to break this down into protein, fats, and carbs. So the first one that you're going to start off with is protein. Protein is essential for the fact that you have to have it in order for you to hold on to the muscle that you've already acquired. They recommend about 1 gram to 1.2 grams per lean body mass. Now, what is lean body mass? That is your muscle in your body without any fat. So how you find that? You take your current body weight, you subtract it by your body weight times your body fat percentage. Like, say for instance, I was at 178 pounds, and then I was at a body fat of 12%. So I did 178 times 12%, that was 21.36 pounds. Then you take 178, you subtract 21.36 pounds, you have 156.4. What do you do with this 156.4? You multiply that times 1 to 1.2 grams of protein, and that gives you 157 to 188 grams of protein. Now, remember, each gram is 4 calories. So you take 157, just to make it easier, 188, and you times both of those by 4 calories, you get 628 calories, and then you get 752 calories. That's your range. So now you have your total of 3,000. You subtract your calories that you got from your protein. Mine, I'm going to pick 752, just because I'm going to go a little bit higher. 2,248 calories left. Now your next one is going to be fats. Those are 100% necessary for hormone production and energy. They are going to help regulate your hormones like testosterone or estrogen, and then they also are used by the body for energy consumption. So the recommendation for that is about 0.4 to 0.5 grams of lean body mass. So we've already calculated my lean body mass was 156.64, and you multiply that by 0.4 to 0.5. That gives you 62.66 to 78.32 grams. Now again, fats are 9 calories each, so you multiply the 62.66 times 9 and then the 78 times 9. I chose 78 and I got 704 calories. So you take the 2,248 calories from the previous protein consumption, subtract the 704 calories for fat consumption now, and you have 1,544 calories left. Now all you have to do is divide 1,544 by 4 calories for each gram of carb, and that is 386 grams of carbs, and that's what you have left. This seems complicated. I'll post a picture up to show you the breakdown, so you can kind of see like the step-by-step, because that's how I am. I need to like see it all broken down. But this is kind of just like a broad thing I wanted to like let you guys know like how I did it. This is just my recommendations. This is what I've researched. If you find another way to suit you better, then do it your way. But realize this is on 3,000 calories, so like when I was cutting, I was at 2,000 calories at the very end of it, and it was completely different than this right here. Use this as a tool for you guys to start your cuts. I mean, it's summer, so you can still start it now. But I hope this helps you out. It helped me out a lot, and it helped me get started. Now, on a side note, people are going to be like, well, if I can calculate my macros, then like, why do I need a coach? And you're right, I didn't need a coach, or I don't need one right now. I feel like I've done pretty well on my own, calculating my own macros. But the thing that coaches are going to help you with is more than just macros. You're paying them to motivate you, you're paying them to help you stay on track, and then these have to be updated weekly based on how your body is reacting. Like you could run into a plateau and not know what to do, and that's where your coach is going to come in and be able to help you out. Plus, they are going to be able to keep these up to date based on what your body is doing, and then they could adjust each of the ratios based on how you're feeling and what your response is to each of them. So this is just a great tool. If you do like decide you need a coach, then go ahead and do that. They'll be able to do this for you, because some people just don't want to have to do that. So like I said, I'll post a picture showing you the calculations, and I hope this helps you guys. And yeah, I'm sorry I haven't been able to post. It's been a very long 3 weeks preparing to move and graduate, so new posts will be coming soon. So stay tuned, guys, and I appreciate you watching. Thank you.